In this video, I'm going to show you some of the basic functions of SnapType. Now, your user interface may look a little bit different than this, and that's okay. This is a new version that we're using to test out some new features, but the fundamentals remain the same. Also, I'm using this on an iPhone, but it even works better on an iPad. It works in portrait and landscape mode. So first off, I'm going to click on New Document in the top left, and I can select an image from my photo library, or I can use the device camera to take a new picture. For now, I'm going to pick a photo library. I have a few worksheets that I've already saved, and I can import them in here. It asks for a name, and I'm going to call this one Superhero. And while we're here, let's add another document to our home screen. So we have two there ready to roll. I'm going to call this one Animals. So on the home screen is where all of your worksheets live that you've already imported into the app. And I can select any one of these to start editing it. So let's select Superhero, and let's start filling it in. I can pinch to zoom or move it by panning around. And I'm going to fill this in. I blank over a tall building to catch a thief. I jumped. Jumped. Looks like I didn't quite put it in the right spot. That's okay. I can easily drag it, put it right where it needs to be. And the size is pretty good, but if the size was not good, I could easily use the slider at the top of the screen to increase or decrease the size of the text. Another interesting thing I can do is use the color palette in the top left, and I can change the color to green, to red, blue, or black. Let's add in one more down here. What does it say? I chased a bad guy out of town. And move it a little bit. Perfect. Now when I'm done, I can use the share button in the top right of the screen, and it gives me the option of sharing as a PDF, as an image, or as a SnapType document. A PDF and image are both flat files, non-editable. SnapType document, on the other hand, you can send to another person who also has the SnapType app. They open it up, and they can start editing it right where you left off. For now, I'm going to select Image and show you the options of sharing this as an image. I can send it as a text message. I can use my email. And depending on the apps that you already have on your device, you can share it to a few different other apps. On the bottom, I can save the image to the camera roll. I can also print it directly to a printer from directly with inside the app, which is a nice feature. For now, let's just go back to the home screen. And I want to show you a few other, oops, looks like I misspelled animals. That's okay, we can correct that simply by swiping to the left. I have a few different options. Delete, edit, and move. Move is a new feature that we're testing out now by adding folders to better organize your worksheets. So you may not see that right away. By selecting edit, I can go in and I can just change the name right at the top here. Animals, that's what it should have been. Now I can do a few other things while I'm here too. I could rotate it, although I didn't need to, but if I did, I could also crop it to whatever size. Perhaps I took a photo and I got much more than the worksheet. It's pretty good where it is now though. And then there's another feature on the left side that's that semi-filled circle. And what it does is it turns your images to black and white. So if you want to print a worksheet and it has a lot of color, you may be wasting a lot of ink. So if you change it to black and white, you can print in simple black and white, save your ink. Now this is a pro feature, so while SnapType is free, there are a few features that require the pro upgrade, and it's an in-app purchase inside of SnapType. I select this, and you see everything turn from black and white color. I can just go back and forth. Now I have a slider as well, and by changing the slider, I can change the amount of black or amount of white within the photo. And every image is going to be a little bit different, so you may have to tweak it to get to your perfect settings, but it's pretty good right around there, I'd say. So I can save this, and now when I go in, you'll see I have black and white image, and I can start filling it out. So let's make that one a little bigger to fit it. And let's say I have another word in here. This should be rooster, but I'm going to call it chicken. And that's not quite right, so I need to get rid of chicken. And there's a few different ways to do this. I can simply delete all of the characters inside the box, and now my text box disappears. The other option is to press and hold on the text box, and a little orange circle will come up, and by the time the orange circle makes a full spin around, it'll delete the box. So here I am pressing on chicken, hold it, there's the orange circle, Boom, delete. Back on the home screen, well, you see that a little bit of a glitch here. It's added a second document called animals. That's something we're working on. We'll fix that up pretty quick. And I have 3 files here on my main screen. SnapType, again, is free. You can have up to 3 free worksheets on the screen. If you want to add more than 3 worksheets within SnapType, you'll need to use SnapType Pro through the in-app purchase. I'm also going to show you the slide bar on the left side. I can import a new document from my library, or I can take a new document using the camera from over here. I can also share the app. So if you love SnapType and you want to send it to somebody else who could make good use of it, please share the app. It'll pop up with a text message or an email, an easy way that you can send this to somebody else. You can also contact us. We're a small team. We love to hear from our users on things we can do to make SnapType better, or for suggestions you have, or any issues that you have. So send us a quick email and let us know what you think. Likewise, use the Rate SnapType button to go to the App Store and leave us a review. It really helps us a lot. So if you have just a minute and SnapType's does mean a lot to you, please go over there and leave us a review. We really appreciate it. You can also view the instructions, show your upgrades, the purchases that you've made through SnapType Pro. SnapType on Facebook or Twitter. Click on those links to follow us on either one of those platforms. We're always sharing new information, requesting user feedback on new features that we should add. We'd love to see you over there and keep you up to date on what's going on. Likewise, the What's New button will show you the latest updates in your current version of the app on your device. And check out the SnapType story. We have a really unique story where SnapType was the idea of an occupational therapy student, and how we've come together to build this app to help people who need it. And lastly, check out our credits for some information that we've got from other developers that really helped us build this app the way it needs to be. So there's SnapType. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Get in touch and let us know if you have any questions or suggestions. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much. Bye.